Hey planner friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. Today we are going to go over our March budget. All the usual things: income, expenses, business expenses, sinking funds and cash envelopes, debt, savings, goals. And this is the last quarter of Q1, so we'll talk about our Q1 focus as well. So I've got my month at a glance laid out here. This budget kit is available at Studio Bliss Co. It's called Lucky. Also, I've got this April kit. You can choose your month in any of the Studio Bliss Co. budget kits. So if you want to use it for a different month, you can. But this one is called Spring Blues. And of course, y'all know I love me some blue. So I love it. And I have started to fill out my things for April as well. Got to stay ahead of the game so that I stay on track. Anyway, one thing I do with my month at a glance here is I do my bill due stickers in two different colors to differentiate between my personal expenses and my business expenses. All right, so for this month income, we're expecting normal state of California government worker income of $5,663.53. That includes a telework stipend and a health stipend. I have, again, shifted down on income from Studio Bliss Co. to $2,100. That is before I pay the taxes. That would be what Etsy would pay me after fees. I still have to pay taxes on that, but I have shifted that down to $2,100 because I've seen a decrease in sales. And so trying to, realistically pinpoint where I think I'll end up at. I don't have anything major coming up. It's March and I'm pretty 99.9% sure there will be no spring planner sesh box. And so that's a huge chunk of income in and of itself. I do anticipate receiving YouTube payment this month that I'm estimating to be $120. And so that means approximately estimate of $78.83.53 in income. The only thing guaranteed is the $56.63 coming in from my primary source of income. Okay, for expenses. So I did have a rent increase. So I was paying $18.75. Now I'm paying $19.25. And I don't complain because I'm still way under market rate. But it is cuts into other things. So there is that. I also have canceled a few subscriptions. So if you watched last month's video, I talked about canceling the budget box. And then I've been only doing one cloth and paper. I scaled back to one subscription box instead of two. And the boxes have been sort of iffy as far as whether I'm really enjoying them or not. I'm enjoying some of the things in them. Some of them I'm not. I don't really like the pinspiration went away and we were supposed to get luxury pins and we have not. So I scaled back to one box. And I try to use my Lux Bucks before that bill so that the box is only costing me $38 and some change instead of $55. You get 20 off if you use your maximum Lux Bucks. In California, we do still pay tax on the box. And if you weren't aware, California taxes are quite high. So we're in the 9%. Almost 10. What else? I also canceled Gold Mine and Cocoa subscription. So I should have been billed for a treasure chest. I haven't received my last treasure chest. And then I had both the Peyton and the standard subscription. So I would have been billed for that. I was not because I canceled it before the beginning of the month. And I think I have 6. Actually 12. I think I have 6 months of boxes outstanding. September, maybe October, November, December. I don't know. Maybe October, November, December, January, February. So 10 to 12. I'm not sure. And I have it written down somewhere. But 10 to 12 boxes 5 to 6 months of subscription boxes. And then I also have a pre-order on stickers and a treasure chest pendant over there. So I don't feel like I'm really going to miss anything because those things will come at some point. And that was $142.50 for the sub boxes, and I think $125 for the treasure chest. So that stayed in my budget this month, which is good because we have some things to pay for. DEK was $60.05 for their subscription. I'm never really clear on what I do. I need to remember to tell y'all this when I'm unboxing it. But I get their standard subscription, and then I have a Deco add-on and a Hobonichi and Journal add-on. So it doesn't cost everybody that amount. That is for the things that I have specifically subscribed to. Plus, I believe it's $10 for the shipping. Estate box this month. I also used a $20 the cloth and paper Lux Bucks on that. So it ended up being $141.36 after the taxes got added back into it. We have credit card payments, Amazon, Navy Federal, Venture, Ally, Wells Fargo. This is my focus debt. And these are not minimums. This is what I'm trying to pay this month to meet the goal to pay down debt. I don't have anything written here for Ally because I'd like to pay a little over $3,000. We're going to see what happens for that. And that would pay that off. And it's because it's 0% interest is coming to an end. Everything else is normal, T-Mobile, Hulu, Google, which is YouTube, tax, and a loan. So over on the business expense side, everything is normal here. My ink went back down from 59 to 30. That was I did a temporary upgrade to sustain what I needed for the planner sesh box in the winter. And so that's back to normal now. I don't know that it's been a few months. I haven't had to purchase any ink for either the Canon or to buy additional ink from Staples when I have one particular printer where I'm having to buy ink for it to get it to print at the quality that I want it to print at. So I haven't had to do that in a few months. I don't anticipate having to do it this month, but I left it blank just in case. Microsoft did increase from $6.99 to $9.99 last month. I canceled my Beyond subscription, which was $67 a month. I still need to reach out to QuickBooks about changing my plan with them. And then I don't know what Xfinity is this month. It was a little bit more expensive in February because I changed my plan and I got on a new contract and I paid a prorated amount towards March. So it should be less this month. Like, it's normally around 70. It was around 78 that ended. I paid 105 last month, so I think it's about 60 something this month, and then it'll be somewhere around 70 something next month, I think. I don't know. I can't find the piece of paper with all the info. I don't think I'll have to buy any art. I purchased quite a bit of art in February, and this is art that I convert into stickers. And then for Shopify, I pay that annually. It is $348. So that is a change to our normal business expenses for the month of March. That is an annual payment. Over with the cash envelopes and sinking funds, for March, we stuffed $1,270. In addition, I transferred $120 for car insurance, $20 for home insurance. Car insurance I pay every 6 months. Home insurance I pay every year, annually. I just paid car insurance at the end of January, and I paid home insurance for the year in February. So we're back to adding that to our sinking funds to save up for the next payment, which will be July for the car, but not until next year in February for home insurance. Utilities, I electronically transferred $175. I pay utilities, water, sewer, and trash every other month. Gas and electricity is a monthly bill. And then Shopify, I've taken that down from $40 a month because I was totally over saving there, down to $20. And so I don't know that $20 will sustain me forever. But because I have a large surplus of over $100 in that fund, almost 200 more than I need, for the next year at least, I won't need to contribute as much. So that is what is going on there. Nothing happening within the sinking fund arena. I did do a cash and stuffing though, if you're interested, and you can see what I put back into the bank. I'll link that down below. For debt, focus debt, we have Amazon 6728, Navy Federal 11049, Venture 6856, Ally 3387, Wells Fargo 940, and a loan for 347. Total is 29,317. My goal is to get that down to 27,317, which would be $2,000 paid off in March. I also am going to do my best to throw anything extra I have at Ally, because the 0% will end in March. Now, whatever is left will be subject to interest. There's no interest on what I had transferred over as part of the 0%. So that's the good thing. It's like, if it's not paid off, I'm not hit with all this back interest. But I want to just try to get that reduced as much as possible before that 0% ends. And so, that will happen in March as well. And that is it for debt. So for savings, I'm looking to save $700 in March. So let's talk about goals. And this is my little goal dashboard for this month. I love how this came out. So for goals, we have a goal to save $700 and track expenses, pay off the Ally card, which was the $33.87, save $250 for our Nomad fund, get the debt down to $27,317, which is $2,000, pay $600 to the Venture, pay $600 to the Amazon card, de-stash more stationery and my 31, and bring in an additional $500 from that. Contribute $500 to the Roth and $500 to the solo 401k. So that is, and I should say save $700. This is from savings challenges. So this is already started for March when we did our 100 envelope number pull, which was $397. So we've got about 300 more to go, and we will work to accomplish that through our weekly savings challenge updates, which we do savings Saturday. So if you're interested in following that journey, every Saturday morning I have a video posted that I update the savings for the week. All right, and then the last thing is Q1 focus. So we're looking at this list of items that I started in January for the first quarter of the year, things that I wanted to work towards for the first quarter. And so debt down by $7,500, so that's $2,500 a month. And I think we're at about 3,200, so we have more than halfway to go. We'll see. Roth, I wanted to contribute $500 a month. Same with solo 401k, $500 a month for a total of $1,500 for the quarter. We're behind on both of those, but we will see what we can do. Pay quarterly taxes. They were due January 15th. That is done. Every quarter, I want to do some sort of self-care experience. I have taken myself out to eat at a nice restaurant. I have, I did like mani-pedi. I just really, like I say this every time, I don't feel like that's really self-care. And now I've gotten into the habit of going like once a month and getting my nails done. Pedicure, not so much. I'm not a big fan of either one. So, what else did I do? I don't remember. I'm looking at maybe going and doing a facial or a massage though for this Q1. My Nomad account, I wanted to invest $2,500, and I did that. Primarily, those funds came from the Broke Black Girl Savings Challenge and then a round of Envy, both of which were $1,000. So we got that done. I want to change the plan on QuickBooks. I need to do that still. Work on Shopify and the Collective. I need to do that still. I'm looking at funding the Roth and the solo 401k for 2024. So I have until April 15th to fund the Roth, October 15th to fund the solo 401k. April 15th, 2025, October 15th, 2025. I don't know. I probably will carry this over into the next quarter. I don't know if I'm actually going to do this or not. There's several factors in my brain that are coming into play on this. One is I would rather focus on paying more debt down than funding last year's retirement. However, on the solo 401k side, that lessens my income, which is ultimately a tax savings. So maybe on that one. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. And last year when I did this, I pulled money from my emergency fund, which I also call an opportunity fund. If you haven't heard me talk about that, if I have an opportunity to do something, I will use that money for that. But I also immediately put it back. And I think I may have pulled some money from leftover money I had saved for taxes that and used it for that as well. It was just for the Roth. I didn't have the solo 401k yet. So I feel like the state of the financial affairs of America right now are a little unpredictable, and so I'm not comfortable doing that. So I don't know. I'm not sure. It's just on my list of possibilities. I want to pay $600 a month for the Venture card and have that $1,800 total over the 3 months. Same with Ally, but the Ally card, as I said earlier, I'm trying to pay off before the 0% ends. I had down here a spring planner sesh box as a maybe. It's probably going to be a no. I want to destash 31 and then destash clothing and sell it on either Poshmark or Mercari, or maybe I'm taking it and donating it to Goodwill. Not sure yet. I don't have on here destash stationery, but we did do that this last month, so that was good. And I probably will destash some more stationery in March as well. So that is our Q1 focus, and that is our March budget. Comment down below if you have any comments or questions. Post those down below as well. Be sure to hit that like button and let me know how your budget is going for March, if you're all set up and ready to go or if it still needs some work. I'll see you back here next time. Bye.